Why waiting 6 months will make you more money on the online world than you think? Why you need to provide value for free until you start making money? Even if you have an agency, an e-commerce brand, whatever. What kind of business you have, you need to build value first. And why I say to wait for 6 months, and why you need to start making money after that period. Why you don't need to wait 12 months. So the way I saw this was when I was building my agency, was that I was doing a lot of, let's say, prospecting, outreach. I was doing a lot of Loom videos, I was doing a lot of cold calls, but I was getting some prospects to come on the discovery calls, basically on Zoom and Google Meet calls, to talk about more about the solution that we provide and how we could help them. It was not my sales skills, was not the way I was presenting my solution to them, was not my tonality, was the way that I was approaching them in the first time, the cold approach. Why you need to deny the cold approach as your base, let's say, prospecting service. Why you need to start changing that. The way you prospect is not the way you are delivering free value. You are asking for things first, basically. Why you need to change that, and why you need to stay 6 months without making money, and then you will start making it. So basically, when you start delivering free value, it's not the same way than when you are doing cold approach to get more customers. And the way I saw that was that I was not closing enough customers to the kind of approach that I was doing. I was doing around 50 cold calls a day, and I was doing more follow-ups or that I was letting down the day before. Basically, I was following up every single client or every single prospect that I was getting in touch with. Every single day or every 2 days, it depends on the timeline. But basically, when I discovered this, that the free value will help me to get more clients, but I was not making enough money at the beginning, I completely changed my strategy. So when I was starting focusing more in my agency on August 2023, I was doing a lot of cold approaches. I was getting some clients or some customers in the Zoom calls, but I was not closing enough customers. Probably I was getting 5 Zoom calls and maybe closing 1 customer, and then the churn was high, and after 1 month probably the customer go out. But that was not the way, and that was not the cause that I was losing customers. The way I was losing customers was the network that I was not doing, or the relationships that I was missing. Basically, when you approach a client or when you approach someone in a cold call, a cold Loom, you have the chance to sell something or to deliver something for free. And the way I saw it as an agency owner was approaching businesses, when I changed completely my strategy, was approaching in cold approach or Loom or cold calls videos and giving them free value, helping them already on that cold call, and after making that relationship, that is the key to build a big network, is build your relationships and delivering free value. This was helping me to, at the same time that I was colding approach, building relationships, was helping me to build really strong relationships. And at the moment, what I saw with my agency, when I changed completely my service to non-monthly fees and not upfront fees, but basically our main service being on commission, to show results first and show results to my clients that we could provide them a very good service and value for them, they will be happy to be with us. And the thing that I was changing, instead of cold approach, I was getting enough businesses to make relationships, networking in my LinkedIn, even on my emails, and every single prospect that I'm connecting right now as being my partners to that sales service. Now we have a strong relationship that gives us the chance to sell them anything, any service, or even giving them more value for free. I'm going to give you examples. Some of the biggest business on London was our cold approach him, and we had a little talk, and then we had the Zoom call. But we really didn't close that. So that was a thing that I missed on that journey of cold calling, going to the Zoom call and closing the customer. I didn't make a relationship. My only objective was closing the client, and this is when I miss a big opportunity. But when I started changing my strategy, I started approaching businesses in a different way, giving them free value. but how you can deliver them free value. For me, delivering free value is probably not the same way that you are thinking about or other business owners do. The way that I could help my clients or my cold approaches to understand the value that I can provide to them and even to make relationships and build my network was doing a completely opposite of everyone was doing. That was basically doing another kind of outreach, helping cold outreaching them every day on emails, on cold calls, and trying to make those relationships like that and trying to make some value on that relationship. But the way I saw free value was really give them service for free. And why I say that? So when I built my agency at the beginning, as you guys know, my cold approach was not good enough and I was not closing enough clients. So basically when I changed that strategy to give them free value, what I was doing was basically cold approaching businesses or sending long videos and giving them free Instagram templates. Those free profile templates was basically the key to delivering free value. But this is not necessarily what you need to do to deliver free value. You can deliver another kind of services on free value. If you have a community, let's say you have a school community, you can bring some free value with webinars, right? With calls with your partners, your customers, the people that are in your community. If you have an e-commerce brand, you can add another kind of products into your package. So basically free value is an extra that you need to implement, and you need to understand that value comes out for free during a long time of period until you gain the trust of that customer, and then you have the chance to make 100x times more money with him than the first time. And why I say this? Because most of the businesses that are now with me started all the same way. I get them free value, free templates, free calls, free strategy calls, and then I start making those relationships. I presented them with my sales service based in a commission that was also a good opportunity for them, because they didn't need to pay anything upfront. They just need to pay for their own marketing strategies on Facebook and Instagram. That was kind of the service that we do lead generation for. And after having our established service, like the sales service, we start getting more relationship with customers that were really valuable for us. And this was the way to build trust, and not only to giving them directly free value, but having the opportunity to know more about the customer and what they really need. If we see that is a customer that they really need sales service, we can maybe not give them 6 months of free value, but probably 3 months of free value, or just probably 3 weeks, let's say. And after they understanding that we are here to help, after they having our trust, after making that connection, we can then helping them with our service. You can have a monthly service or paid service, but in my opinion and my perspective, what interested more for my clients and in my niche was basically having a commission service, basically a based results service, giving them clients and customers, of course, and making sure that when we are generating leads, we can contact them to make sure they're ready for the quotation. So this was the way that I saw that you can build relationships in business, even if you are in the online space. If you are now thinking about opening an agency, I promise you that if you do this for 6 months, you start prospecting but delivering free value instead of just cold approach and trying to get money from everywhere. I will promise you that you will build long relationships, and this at the end of the day will make you more money, and the way you see business will be completely different than just numbers, because you saw that relationships are stronger than just making money one time and then your customers go out. You have higher percentage on churn, and you can't get those customers back. So the way you need to filter that is giving away free value. You need to understand that the customer is always ready to receive something for free, and if you give them, they'll be happy and you will build a strong relationship with them. So this is kind of the way that I use the free value scheme that Alex Hormozi tried to give in his videos, and he always talk about it, giving free value away until you get trust and the customer realize that we are here to help. Basically, you need to understand that if you help customers directly giving them free value, you will most likely to make more money at the end of the day. And in this process of giving free value, this is a tip that I also saw when I was doing it, is that if someone is trying to get you free value from you, and he's always making connection with you, he'll probably buy for you. He's not probably, he will mostly buy from you, like a certain way that he will buy from you. But yeah, basically the way that I use free value for my business was making these connections, giving them free templates, some maybe free designs, and also making those relationships. And of course, always the customer will be ready to get an upsell or a downsell. So make sure that you have this in mind, that you can deliver free value, and you'll see that you can qualify more customers, you will build mostly longest relationships. After you having sell your service, they already have your trust, so your churn will not be higher, and you will probably get loyal customers for the rest of the time that you have those business connections. So make sure that you use free value correctly, and this was the video. Thank you for watching it. Hit the like, subscribe. I will post more videos like this on tips. I will also giving more motivational side of the business and how you can be making money on the internet, not only with the agency but with the community, with an e-commerce brand. I will share you all the tips that you need to have the right mindset, the right routine, and how you can build your healthy bodies. So let's do it together. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below what you guys think that I need to improve, and I promise you that the content and the value that I put here is for your benefit. Thank you.